Guys, now that I'm back home, I can get back to some of my normal videos, one of which being my questions and answers video. So I still have my list that I've been working off of, and I have added to it. And I want to say thank you to everybody for the really kind comments that I've been getting. I've been getting some really good ones. I've been getting a lot of really bizarre ones and mean ones, but the good ones I really appreciate. So thank you for your kind words and encouragement and stuff like that. I do appreciate it. So let's just continue on this list here. Okay, so first of all, we'll go, okay, so somebody asked me if I'm doing something different with my eyebrows, and they look kind of bad right now, actually. We've been on a slip and slide all day. But even in this shirt, we just went outside and we're on the slip and slide. But yeah, I am, and it's gonna be a separate video, kind of to talk about like things that I'm doing differently right now, and some things that I'm thinking about doing and stuff like that. So I'll do that separately. But yeah, oh, where is it? I thought I grabbed it. The next one is, what do I do to keep my teeth white? And you know what? I'm still using the same product. Let me grab it really fast. So, anymore, I will whiten my teeth maybe once every 3 to 4 months. It's just whenever I'm like thinking about it and kind of in the mood to have like a little spa evening. You know, I'll do like a face mask and whiten my teeth and like, I don't know, you know, like buff my feet and paint my nails, and just whenever I'm feeling like I want to have like some me time, that's when I do it, which is not that often. Not as often as I'd like it, at least weekly, but it happens like once every 3 months. So anyhow, a while ago I did a review, and it was with White with Style, and I still have it. This is actually a new kit. They have more flavors now. They've got like coconut and blueberry and strawberry and cotton candy, and some that are peroxide free, and I just have mint. I'm so boring. I'm like, mint. Even when I go to the dentist, I'm like, mint. But yeah, anyways, so what you do is that they send you these molds, and it's just like your mouth guards with your kids. You put them in boiling water, you boil water, you wait a few minutes, and then you drop them in, or set them in. You do one at a time. You set them in, and then you just form fit them to your mouth, and then trim them however you'd like. So anyways, you put them in. They're really attractive. See? And then, oh wait, you put your gel in. So you put your gel in, and then you put them in like this, and then you turn your light on. See? I look like an ape. Okay, and then you. So yeah, I did these ones better, especially the top one. There's almost like suction. I've got it really good. So anyways, you do this. You do it for up to half an hour, and then yeah. So if I do it any more than that, like once a week, my teeth are super duper sensitive. But if I just follow the directions and do it the way you're supposed to do it, it works great. It just like freshens them up and makes them good. I also don't smoke. I don't drink soda. I do have coffee like 5-ish days a week, and I will occasionally have a glass of red wine. So those are like the big stainers, chocolate. But for the most part, yeah, it freshens it up and keeps them decent. They don't look, this lighting is like actually kind of yellow, so it's not helping, but yeah, not helping my cause here. Anyways, I do like them, and you can get the kit too. One of the reasons why I do like it is only $28, so you can get that kit with Candid28, whitewithstyle.com. I'll leave it all down below, and that way you guys can, if you want to do it, you can do it. But yeah, I've been using it now for maybe 2 years, maybe a year and a half, something like that. So yeah, I like it. The next is, do I get along with my boyfriend's ex? And the answer is yes. In fact, she probably thinks I'm crazy. The first time that we met was actually at my boyfriend's parents' house, and she pulled up and like got out, and I just went up and I gave her the biggest hug, and I'm like, I just adore your children, and she's probably like, this girl's crazy. But I mean, ever since then, we're super cordial to each other and friendly, and there's no drama, and yeah, so she and I are good. Here's a question. How many ex-wives does my boyfriend have? There's one. There's just one. And it's funny, I've been asked this question like, I don't know, maybe 5 times in the last 2 weeks. So now we have this adorable joke about his Vegas bride. Completely made up. He's only been married once. Like really only he's been married one time, but we now joke about this elusive extra ex-wife that you know, he had during a wild drunk night in Vegas. You know, like is it not Vegas Vacation, but what's the one with Cameron Diaz and Ashton Kutcher, and they like get married and they don't even know what happened, but they like wake up with a ring and there's video footage? Yeah, that is the that's the joke. But yeah, he only has one ex-wife, and she and I get along. Do we discipline each other's kids? And you know, yeah and no. He kind of, we have my kids more than, because I have my kids so much, we have my kids more than we have his kids here, and he will discipline them when necessary. Honestly, he kind of leaves me to do it, and then he'll step in. So if he sees me getting frustrated, or if he sees, you know, that they're not really responding to me, then he'll step in and be like, you know, boys, they respect the crap out of him. Like, they have so much respect for him. It's unbelievable. And I just watch in awe, and I'm just like, really? Like, you, what? So occasionally, like, they'll do something. Like the other day, Deacon was grabbing a bag of shells off of the side table next to the couch, and it dropped my boyfriend's iPad on the floor, and he was like, Deacon, and Deacon's all, what? And he's like, dude. So he's like, you know, what are you gonna say? Like, that you can't, you know. Anyway, so he talked to him, and eventually the coroner ended up having to happen because he would not stop. But yeah, he also, you know, he and I both like suggest different methods to do things, or like, hey, like, because you can, you know, you kind of see it almost from the outside just a little bit, and well, it is like the inside, you do kind of have that outside view just a little bit. So we're able to talk to each other, you know, about it, and suggest things, or kind of take over if things aren't going the right way, things like that. His kids have a lot of respect for me and don't misbehave for me. My kids have a lot of respect for him and typically don't misbehave for him. So for the most part, there's not a lot of necessity for it, but we definitely help each other out. But I don't, like, you know, if he's there and one of his girls does something, I don't like push him out of the way. I'm like, I got this. But if, you know, if he does it and he's having or whatever, or if he's busy, then yeah, we're good with it. We both agree on a lot of it. So yeah, the next one is, have the boys ever been noticed in public, and how do I deal with that? You know, one time somebody heard me yelling for them. We were at a water park in Texas last year, or I think that was what happened. They heard me yell for them, and they were like heard my voice yelling one of their names, which is in a lot of my videos, and then realized that they were there, and yeah, so that kind of thing. That it's really weird to me, like, you know, when the kids are noticed. I think Drake was noticed in the dollar spot at Target. Seriously, I run into so many people at the dollar spot at Target. It's unbelievable. But like all of us moms, like all of us, like you guys and me, we all shop at the dollar spot, I guess. So I ran into a lot of people at the dollar spot, and there's been times, I mean, Drake is such a loud human. His voice just like carries. We were in the grocery store getting donuts one time, and my friend walked in the front of the store. Her husband, actually, it was her husband who walked in. He's my friend too, but he walked in the front of the store and was like, Drake's here. Like, he doesn't even mean to be loud, and it's not like he's just screaming to scream. He's got one of those voices that just carry for days. So that is Drake. So some people have recognized his voice, but yeah, it's a little bit creepy, and there's times where I'm like, well, maybe I should just not put him on anymore. But at the same time, they'll run around doing videos and be like, Mom, put this on YouTube. So I don't know if they necessarily understand the extent of what it means to put something on YouTube, but you know, they'll say it, and I'm like, you know, there are videos of you already on there, and they're like, put this one on, and I would, but it's like, they're just the kid running around carrying the camera. Half the time they forget they even have it, so you're like staring at the ground, and yeah, that kind of stuff. So I wish my camera told me how long I've been recording. Yeah, some of these other ones are just really on this specific sheet. Oh, here's another one. Will they be my stepkids when we marry, or when we're engaged, or when we get married? Will they become my stepkids? And absolutely. You know, where it stands right now, I kind of feel like they are. I almost feel like, I guess the best way to maybe describe like my feelings is like the cool aunt not, you know, the one who you respect and you love and she loves you to pieces. I have one aunt specifically that is just like, you know, she was the one where I was like, when I was younger, if I ever had any problems, I felt completely comfortable talking to her about it. And I respected her and I loved her like my mom, but had kind of a more of a friend-mother relationship with her. And it might not be like that for everybody. I mean, it's only like that for me with one of my aunts, and I have 3. So it's, you know, it's just kind of, it's just a little bit different because I don't want to step on mom's toes. I have that respect because, you know, my ex-husband and his wife, and I have that respect, and it's, you don't want to be mom. I don't want to be there. I'm not their mom. I'll be stepmom, cool aunt type mom, but I never want to be like called mom. I'm Jenny, you know, that relationship. So I love those kids to pieces, and I mean, if I had the chance to keep them forever on my own, I totally would. I adore them, but I will never just like, you know, try to become mom. So it'll always be like I hope we can just continue the relationship and grow closer and develop it and make more memories together and things like that. So, yeah. Hopefully that answers some of your questions. I feel like this is already probably a little bit long, so I'll stop it now. If you guys leave more questions down below, I'll keep doing these videos weekly until we run out of things to ask. But if you guys have any questions, I'll be more than happy to answer them, and I will talk to you guys very soon. Bye.